What is going on, everyone? This 2024 Houston Texans defense is elite. They have surpassed all my expectations. One of the best units in the NFL. Speaking of the defense, we have some breaking news from credentialed media member Cody Stutes. Go give him a follow. He is at every single practice, every single game. This is what he tweeted today. Rookie cornerback Kamari Lassiter is practicing today. And just a few moments later, defensive end Will Anderson Jr. is practicing. Two big pieces of DeMeco Ryans' defense potentially returning soon to this swarming Houston Texans defense. Man, we've been without them the past 2 weeks, and this defense has been playing on an elite level. So just imagine the type of production you are going to get when you plug back in the reigning defensive rookie of the year. And Will Anderson Jr., before he went out, guys, won the AFC Defensive Player of the Month. And then adding back rookie Kamari Lassiter, and he is having himself a fantastic rookie season. He's going to be in the running for defensive rookie of the year, right next to his partner in crime in the safety department, Kalen Bullock. But ladies and gentlemen, shout out to head coach DeMeco Ryans. He has shut down good quarterbacks, good offenses. He has overcome injuries, overcome penalties. I am excited about the Houston Texans defense going forward. We're going to discuss this, guys. This episode is brought to you, empowered by BetUS. They're giving you a 150% bonus on your first deposit, up to $2,000. On your second and third, it's a 125% bonus with promo code YouTube150. BetUS, quick 24-hour payouts, 24-hour customer service where the game begins. Real quick, guys, we are on the BetUS website, and for this Sunday's matchup against the Tennessee Titans, the Houston Texans are 9-point favorites. Now, I am going to be putting some money on this tomorrow. I'm thinking about $300 to $400. You let me know in the comments down below, but I'm going to be expecting a blowout, guys. But BetUS, once again, 24-hour payouts, 24-hour customer service. Make you guys some money. Promo code YouTube150. Gets you everything. Starting with this linebacker unit, this is where you commend head coach DeMeco Ryans. Azeez Al-Shaair, his first year as a Houston Texan, a captain for this team. I love what number 0 brings to the Houston Texans. His physicality on the field is unmatched. It is contagious. And whenever Azeez is out there, it feels like the defense plays just a little bit more fired up out there. But he has missed some time. Young linebacker Henry To'oTo'o. In the offseason, we were talking about whether or not he was going to make this roster. You know, our boy AD liked to call him Henry Noah. But man, Henry has been playing fantastic this season. He is looking like a building block for this DeMeco Ryans defense. I want to give him his flowers. Shout out to number 39. Shout out to his dances that he does on TikTok. But Henry To'oTo'o, ladies and gentlemen, has also missed some time. We haven't seen Christian Harris all year. Is he going to return? I don't know. We saw Neville Hewitt start a couple of games for the Houston Texans. So many moving parts in this linebacker room, so many injuries, yet the production has not faltered. You can say that this linebacking core might be the deepest unit of this Houston Texans defense. And, you know, they do have some competition because we're going to mention the defensive line in a second. But, man, this linebacking core, no matter who is starting, they're going to give it their all. They're going to be productive. Great job, DeMeco Ryans, man. This linebacker unit playing fantastic football. You look at this Houston Texans secondary, another strong unit for head coach DeMeco Ryans. But let's start with your cornerback one, Derek Stingley Jr. He is healthy, ladies and gentlemen, and he is playing like a top 5 cornerback in the NFL. This is a tweet from DJ Bieniemy. Derek Stingley, Wild Garden, Devontae Adams, Garrett Wilson, CeeDee Lamb, Mike Williams, and DJ Moore. 17 targets for 95 yards with 5 total pass breakups, including 2 interceptions per Next Gen Stats. Stingley's growth has helped take D'Amico's unit to 6th ranked passing defense. We know a big contract is coming soon for Derek Stingley, and I'm going to be the first one to say it. Give him the bag. With Derek Stingley, guys, it's never been a conversation about talent. It's been about whether or not he can stay on the field. And knocking on wood, he's been healthy this season. He was shut down in the playoffs last year, and I think Derek Stingley has better football ahead of him this season. His partner in crime, cornerback number 2, Kamari Lassiter, the rookie out of Georgia, and he is having himself a fantastic year. 3 interceptions on the season. And I know a lot of people were concerned with the 40 time, and Kamari Lassiter has shut those doubters up very quick. He brings a lot of physicality to the Houston Texans defense. I love whenever Kamari Lassiter makes a tackle because, you know, if it's a running back, if it's a small wide receiver, Kamari Lassiter is going to blow that up. And then he's going to have some words, some antics after. That's that Georgia Bulldog in him. And, man, you know, he brings a swagger to this Houston Texans secondary. Your safety units, I mean, what more can I say? Last year, your safety production was just god-awful. This year, you look at your rookie, Kalen Bullock out of USC, 4 interceptions on the year. He is a ball hawk, ladies and gentlemen. You talk about the big moments where a play is saved by Kamari Lassiter. He never gives up. He embodies the swarm mentality. There is a bright future for Kalen Bullock, man. You know, his 2 other safeties next to him, well, really 3, right? Because it's Eric Murray, the veteran. How has he survived this long? I don't know, but he is playing some of his best football. Looked fantastic on Monday night. Had that big moment. I believe it was against the Green Bay Packers or Minnesota Vikings where he had 4 pass breakups in a row. Jimmy Ward, whenever he is out there, whenever he is healthy, is a pretty good safety for you. Another veteran on the secondary. But once again, man, with Jimmy, you just don't know whether you're going to have him on the field or not. And then Jalen Petrie, who has emerged as a star, kind of the, you know, linebacker / safety role. He is a torpedo, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, Jalen Petrie, he could snuff out a run as quick as they come. And once again, just very physical. The moment against, you know, the Dallas Cowboys, Derek Barnett strips the sack, Cowboys guard picks it up, and boom, here comes Jalen Petrie delivering a monster hit. Ball pops out. He's having himself a fantastic year, a bounce-back year, man. Jalen Petrie's from the H. This is nothing new to him. And when you do it for your city, man, it just means a little bit more. This Houston Texans secondary has been firing, you know, on all units, guys. I keep on saying this, but I cannot wait for the rest of the season because I think better football is ahead for this entire Houston Texans team. Now, finally, this Houston Texans defensive line is elite, ladies and gentlemen. Let me first highlight the defensive tackles. Folo Fatukasi has been dominant in the run game. I believe he has 1 sack on the year, dealing with the injury right now. But when he comes back, I mean, dude, he is just a behemoth out there. Tim Settle Jr., who gets a new watch every single time he gets a sack. That's 5 watches for him this year. I love that he trash talks. I love that he is not afraid to put himself out there, call out opposing players. You need that type of, you know, competitiveness on your team. He is only 27 years old. There is a bright future for Tim Settle Jr. on this Houston Texans team. Mario Edwards Jr., another big addition in the offseason. 2 sacks on the year, was playing with his hair on fire, got banged up a little bit, was back against the Dallas Cowboys. Hopefully he gets back into that rhythm where he was just a force against the run. And then Danico Autry, who you just got back from a suspension, 3 sacks already. A sack every single game that he has played so far for the Houston Texans. I can't recall the last time we had this much talent at the defensive tackle position. You look at your edge rushers. I mean, Danielle Hunter, $48 million guaranteed. He has 7.5 sacks on the season, 2 against the Dallas Cowboys on Monday Night Football. He had 10 pressures in that game. Danielle Hunter is just getting started, ladies and gentlemen. And then his partner in crime, Will Anderson Jr., practicing today, like I mentioned. He has 7.5 sacks on the year. He is just coming off of an AFC Defensive Player of the Month award. To be honest with Will Anderson Jr., I don't mind being cautious with him. Even without him, this Houston Texans defense has been elite. Derek Barnett had a nice moment against the Cowboys, right? Strip sack, Petrie pops it out. He picks it back up. Thick 6. We still got old man Jerry Hughes out there. Ladies and gentlemen, this Houston Texans defense is a Super Bowl caliber unit. Tell me I'm wrong. I wanted to give them their flowers because we are not 7-4 if it's not for DeMeco Ryans and his swarming defense. They're only going to get better, and I just can't wait. Once again, I'm saying I just cannot wait for the rest of the season to unfold because I want to see this team against Tua, against Patrick, against Lamar. Great matchups against great quarterbacks coming up. But guys, let me know your thoughts and comments on the Houston Texans defense so far. What have you liked? What haven't you liked? For more Houston Texans content, feel free to come back for more. This episode is brought to you and powered by BetUS, giving you a 150% bonus on your first sign up to $2,000. On your second and third, 125% promo code YouTube150. You guys have a real blessed day.